The installation of an XL Joinery external door set should typically take no longer than half a day when fitted by a competent tradesperson utilising the appropriate tools and materials. Delivery and storage. The door set should always be stored flat and elevated from the floor with appropriate bearers. It should be protected from damp and dirt and located in an area where it will not be damaged during storage. Door sets are heavy and should be handled carefully to avoid accident and damage. If necessary, get assistance when handling the door. The door set and all its components should be checked upon delivery to ensure that they match your order. Check for any damage that may have occurred in transit, especially damage to the protective packaging. Ensure that the door is the correct style, finish, size, handling, and that it opens inwards or outwards in accordance with your order. Installation. After carefully unpacking the door set, check that all components are present. The hardware pack should contain the following: an aluminium threshold and weather bar set, a tube of silicone, handle set, keys and a pack of screws. Prior to installation, loosely fix the handle to the door to ensure that the locking mechanism works correctly. Remove the protruding timber horns from the head and sill of the door frame. Once the horns have been removed, sand the bare timber and treat with a high build external paint, stain or end grain timber sealer. Remove any existing door set in preparation for installing the new door set. Prior to fitting the new door frame, remove the door by lifting it clear of the security lift-off hinges. Ensure that the aperture is clean of all debris and obstructions, and then place the frame into the aperture. Secure the door frame into the aperture with suitable packers. Ensure that the door frame sits square, plumb and level in all directions. Temporarily remove the one-piece metal keep and weather seal from the door frame rebate. Use frame fixings appropriate to the surrounding construction. For a typical brickwork construction, use masonry fixings. Drill and countersink a minimum of 5 holes into each of the frame jambs, a maximum of 150 mm from the top and bottom corners and equally spaced in between. Secure the frame firmly, ensuring the fixings do not protrude past the face of the frame rebate. Repeatedly check that the frame remains positioned correctly during the fixing of the door frame. After the door frame has been fixed into position, reattach the one-piece metal keep and weather seal into the door frame rebate. Using the silicone and screws provided, attach the aluminium weather bar to the bottom of the door. Hang the door onto the frame by aligning the security lift-off hinges and carefully lowering the door into position. Fit the aluminium threshold to the door frame sill, again sealing with the silicone provided. Fix the door handle and ensure that the lock and handles operate correctly. Check that the door opens and closes properly and that the locking mechanism engages and locks fully when the door is in the closed position. Seal the perimeter of the door frame and surrounding construction using an appropriate external grade sealant. If the door set has been ordered without factory pre-finishing, please refer to our How to Finish an External Door video.